Communicate with confidence. A step-by-step guide for beginners. Copyright 2024 NLP Radio Inc. Chapter 1. Understanding the importance of communication. The impact of effective communication. Effective communication is crucial in all aspects of life, whether it be in personal relationships, the workplace, or social settings. The impact of effective communication cannot be overstated, as it can lead to better understanding, stronger relationships, and increased success in all areas of life. In this subchapter, we will explore the ways in which effective communication can positively influence your life and provide you with practical tips on how to improve your communication skills. One of the key benefits of effective communication is improved relationships. When you are able to clearly express your thoughts and feelings to others, you are more likely to be understood and respected. This can lead to stronger connections with those around you, whether it be with friends, family, or colleagues. By improving your communication skills, you can avoid misunderstandings and conflicts and build positive and lasting relationships. Effective communication also plays a vital role in the workplace. Being able to clearly convey your ideas and opinions to your colleagues and superiors can lead to increased productivity, better teamwork, and ultimately, career success. Additionally, good communication skills can help you navigate difficult situations, such as conflicts or negotiations, with confidence and tact. By honing your communication skills, you can become a more effective and influential leader in your workplace. In social settings, effective communication can help you navigate a variety of situations with ease and confidence. Whether you are meeting new people, attending social events, or engaging in conversations with friends, being able to communicate effectively can help you make a positive impression and build meaningful connections. By improving your communication skills, you can become a more engaging and charismatic individual and enjoy more fulfilling social interactions. In conclusion, the impact of effective communication is far-reaching and can greatly improve your quality of life. By honing your communication skills and learning how to express yourself clearly and confidently, you can enhance your relationships, succeed in the workplace, and thrive in social settings. This subchapter will provide you with practical tips and strategies to help you improve your communication skills and communicate with confidence. Common communication barriers. In any form of communication, there are common barriers that can hinder effective interaction between individuals. These barriers can prevent messages from being properly understood and can lead to misunderstandings or misinterpretations. It is important for individuals who struggle with communication to be aware of these barriers so they can work to overcome them and improve their overall communication skills. One common communication barrier is a lack of clarity in messaging. This can occur when individuals are not specific in their communication or when they use vague language that can be open to interpretation. To overcome this barrier, individuals should strive to be clear and concise in their messaging, using specific language and providing all necessary details to ensure their message is understood. Another common barrier to communication is a lack of active listening. Active listening involves not only hearing what the other person is saying, but also fully understanding their message and responding appropriately. Individuals who struggle with communication should work on their active listening skills by focusing on the speaker, maintaining eye contact, and asking clarifying questions to ensure they fully understand the message being conveyed. Cultural differences can also present a significant barrier to effective communication. Different cultures may have varying communication styles, norms, and expectations, which can lead to misunderstandings or miscommunications. To overcome this barrier, individuals should strive to be culturally sensitive and aware, taking the time to learn about different cultural perspectives and adapting their communication style accordingly. Emotional barriers can also impact communication, as individuals may be hesitant to express their true thoughts and feelings, or may become defensive or confrontational in response to feedback. To overcome emotional barriers, Individuals should work on building trust and rapport with others, creating a safe and supportive environment for open and honest communication. Lastly, physical barriers such as noise, distractions, or technology can also hinder effective communication. To overcome these barriers, individuals should strive to eliminate distractions, find a quiet and comfortable environment for communication, and utilize technology appropriately to enhance rather than detract from the interaction. By being aware of and actively working to overcome common communication barriers, individuals can improve their overall communication skills and build stronger connections with others. Chapter 2: Building a Strong Foundation. Developing active listening skills. Developing active listening skills is essential for effective communication. Many people don't realize the importance of listening in communication and often focus more on speaking. However, active listening is a crucial component of successful communication. By actively listening to others, you can better understand their perspective, show empathy, and build stronger relationships. One key aspect of active listening is giving your full attention to the speaker. This means putting away distractions such as phones or other devices and focusing on the person speaking. By giving your full attention, you are showing respect to the speaker and signaling that you value what they have to say. This can help create a more open and honest dialogue. Another important aspect of active listening is showing empathy towards the speaker. This involves not only listening to what they are saying, but also understanding and acknowledging their feelings. By showing empathy, you can create a safe space for the speaker to express themselves and feel heard. This can help improve the quality of communication and build trust between you and the speaker. Additionally, asking clarifying questions can help demonstrate your active listening skills. By asking questions, you can show that you are engaged in the conversation and interested in understanding the speaker's perspective. This can also help clarify any points that may be unclear and ensure that you are on the same page as the speaker. Asking questions can also help deepen the conversation and lead to a more meaningful exchange of ideas. In conclusion, developing active listening skills is crucial for improving communication. By giving your full attention, showing empathy, and asking clarifying questions, you can become a better listener and communicator. By practicing active listening, you can build stronger relationships, improve understanding, and create more meaningful connections with others. So, next time you find yourself in a conversation, remember to listen actively and communicate with confidence. Understanding nonverbal communication. Nonverbal communication plays a crucial role in how we interact with others. It includes gestures, facial expressions, body language, tone of voice, and even the way we dress. In fact, studies have shown that up to 93% of communication is nonverbal, meaning that what we don't say can often speak louder than what we do say. For those who are looking to improve their communication skills, understanding nonverbal cues is essential. One important aspect of nonverbal communication is body language. This includes posture, hand gestures, and facial expressions. For example, crossing your arms can signal defensiveness or closed-off body language, while maintaining eye contact and nodding can show that you are engaged and listening. By being aware of your own body language and paying attention to the body language of others, you can better understand the underlying messages being communicated. Another key component of nonverbal communication is tone of voice. The way you say something can often convey more meaning than the actual words you use. For example, speaking in a calm and soothing tone can help to diffuse a tense situation, while speaking in a harsh or loud tone can escalate conflict. By practicing using different tones of voice and paying attention to how others respond, you can learn to better control the impact of your words. Facial expressions are also an important part of nonverbal communication. A smile can convey warmth and friendliness, while a frown can indicate displeasure or disapproval. By being mindful of your own facial expressions and learning to recognize the expressions of others, you can better understand the emotions being conveyed in a conversation. This can help you to respond appropriately and build stronger connections with those around you. In conclusion, nonverbal communication is a powerful tool that can greatly impact how we communicate with others. By understanding and practicing techniques such as body language, tone of voice, and facial expressions, you can improve your communication skills and build stronger relationships. Paying attention to these nonverbal cues can help you to better understand the emotions and intentions of those around you, leading to more effective and meaningful interactions. Chapter 3: Improving Verbal Communication. Practicing clarity and conciseness. Practicing clarity and conciseness is essential when it comes to effective communication. Many people struggle to get their point across because they are not able to articulate their thoughts clearly and succinctly. In this subchapter, we will explore the importance of clarity and conciseness in communication and provide practical tips on how to improve in this area. First and foremost, clarity in communication means expressing your ideas in a way that is easy for others to understand. This involves using simple language, avoiding jargon or technical terms, and organizing your thoughts in a logical manner. When you are clear in your communication, it eliminates any confusion or misunderstanding that may arise. Conciseness, on the other hand, is about being brief and to the point. It means getting your message across in as few words as possible without sacrificing the important details. Being concise in your communication shows that you respect the time of your audience and value their attention. To practice clarity and conciseness in your communication, it is important to first understand your audience. Consider their knowledge level, interests, and preferences when crafting your message. Tailoring your communication to suit your audience will ensure that your message is received well and understood easily. In conclusion, practicing clarity and conciseness is a crucial skill for effective communication. By being clear and concise in your communication, you will be able to convey your message more effectively, build stronger relationships, and avoid misunderstandings. Remember to keep it simple, get to the point, and consider your audience when communicating. With practice and dedication, you can improve your communication skills and communicate with confidence. Using empathy in conversations. In order to effectively communicate with others, it is important to use empathy in conversations. Empathy is the ability to understand and share the feelings of another person. By practicing empathy, you can build stronger connections with others and improve your communication skills. One way to use empathy in conversations is to actively listen to the other person. This means giving them your full attention, maintaining eye contact, and showing that you are interested in what they have to say. By listening carefully to their words and emotions, you can better understand their perspective and respond in a thoughtful and compassionate manner. Another important aspect of using empathy in conversations is to validate the other person's feelings. This means acknowledging their emotions and showing that you understand where they are coming from. By validating their feelings, you can create a safe and supportive environment for open and honest communication. It is also important to practice empathy by putting yourself in the other person's shoes. Try to imagine how they must be feeling in a given situation and respond with kindness and understanding. By showing empathy in your conversations, you can foster trust and respect in your relationships. Overall, using empathy in conversations is essential for improving your communication skills and building stronger connections with others. By actively listening, validating feelings, and putting yourself in the other person's shoes, you can create meaningful and effective conversations that lead to deeper understanding and connection. Practice empathy in your conversations and watch as your communication skills grow and flourish. Chapter 4: Overcoming Communication Anxiety. Identifying and addressing communication apprehension. Communication apprehension is a common issue that many people face when it comes to interacting with others. It can manifest in various ways, such as shyness, fear of public speaking, or difficulty expressing oneself clearly. In order to overcome communication apprehension, it is important to first identify the root causes of this fear and then take steps to address them. One way to identify communication apprehension is to pay attention to your physical and emotional reactions when faced with a communication challenge. Do you feel nervous, sweaty, or shaky? Do you struggle to find the right words or avoid eye contact? These are all signs that you may be experiencing communication apprehension. By recognizing these symptoms, you can begin to address the underlying issues that are causing your fear. Once you have identified your communication apprehension, the next step is to take action to address it. This may involve seeking out opportunities to practice your communication skills in a safe and supportive environment, such as joining a public speaking club or taking a communication skills workshop. By gradually exposing yourself to situations that trigger your fear, you can desensitize yourself to the anxiety and build confidence in your ability to communicate effectively. It is also important to work on developing your communication skills in order to overcome apprehension. This may involve practicing active listening, assertiveness, and empathy, as well as learning how to communicate clearly and confidently. By honing these skills, you can become more comfortable and adept at expressing yourself in various social and professional situations. Ultimately, overcoming communication apprehension requires patience, persistence, and a willingness to step outside of your comfort zone. By identifying the root causes of your fear, taking proactive steps to address them, and working on developing your communication skills, you can gradually overcome your apprehension and communicate with confidence. Remember, communication is a skill that can be learned and improved upon with practice. So don't be afraid to take the first step towards becoming a more effective communicator. Techniques for managing nervousness. Nervousness is a common feeling that can arise when communicating with others, especially if you are not confident in your communication abilities. However, there are several techniques you can use to manage your nervousness and communicate with confidence. In this subchapter, we will explore some of these techniques to help you improve your communication skills and feel more at ease when talking to others. One technique for managing nervousness is to practice deep breathing exercises. When you feel yourself becoming nervous, take a moment to focus on your breathing. Inhale deeply through your nose, hold for a few seconds, and then exhale slowly through your mouth. This can help calm your nerves and center your focus, making it easier to communicate effectively. Another technique is to visualize success before entering a communication situation. Take a few moments to imagine yourself speaking confidently and articulately, and visualize the positive outcome of the conversation. This can help boost your confidence and reduce feelings of nervousness, allowing you to communicate with more ease and effectiveness. It can also be helpful to prepare and practice what you want to say before engaging in a conversation. Take some time to outline your key points and practice speaking them aloud. This can help you feel more prepared and confident when communicating, reducing the likelihood of nervousness interfering with your message. In addition, try to reframe your thoughts about nervousness. Instead of seeing it as a negative feeling that hinders your communication abilities, think of it as a normal response to a challenging situation. By reframing your thoughts in this way, you can reduce the power that nervousness has over you and approach communication with a more positive mindset. Lastly, don't be too hard on yourself if you feel nervous during a conversation. Remember that everyone experiences nerves at times, and it is a natural part of the communication process. By practicing these techniques and approaching communication with a positive mindset, you can learn to manage your nervousness and communicate with confidence. Chapter 5. Enhancing communication in different settings. Communicating assertively in the workplace. Communicating assertively in the workplace is a crucial skill that can help you succeed in your career. Many people struggle with communication, either being too passive or too aggressive in their interactions with colleagues. Assertive communication strikes a balance between being respectful of others while also standing up for your own needs and opinions. In this subchapter, we will explore the key principles of assertive communication and how you can apply them in your workplace. One important aspect of assertive communication is being able to express your thoughts and feelings clearly and confidently. This means speaking up when you have something important to say without being aggressive or confrontational. It also involves actively listening to others and showing respect for their opinions, even if you disagree with them. By communicating assertively, you can build stronger relationships with your colleagues and create a more positive work environment. Another key component of assertive communication is setting boundaries and saying no when necessary. Many people struggle with saying no to requests or taking on too much work, which can lead to burnout and resentment. By learning to assertively communicate your limits and priorities, you can avoid these pitfalls and focus on tasks that are truly important to you. This can also help you gain the respect of your colleagues and supervisors, as they will see you as someone who values their time and energy. Assertive communication also involves using I statements to express your thoughts and feelings. Instead of blaming or criticizing others, try to focus on how their actions or words have affected you personally. For example, instead of saying, "You never listen to me," try saying, "I feel frustrated when I don't feel heard." This approach can help you avoid unnecessary conflicts and foster more productive conversations with your coworkers. In conclusion, learning to communicate assertively in the workplace can help you build stronger relationships, set boundaries, and express yourself more effectively. By practicing these skills, you can become a more confident and respected communicator, leading to greater success in your career. Remember that assertive communication is a skill that can be learned and improved over time, so don't be afraid to practice and seek feedback from others. With dedication and effort, you can become a more assertive and effective communicator in the workplace. Navigating difficult conversations in personal relationships. Navigating difficult conversations in personal relationships can be a daunting task for many individuals who struggle with communication. It is important to approach these conversations with care and consideration in order to maintain healthy and positive relationships. In this subchapter, we will explore some strategies and techniques for effectively navigating difficult conversations in personal relationships. One of the first steps in navigating difficult conversations is to approach the conversation with an open and non-judgmental mindset. It is important to listen actively to the other person's perspective and try to understand where they are coming from. By showing empathy and understanding, you can create a safe space for open and honest communication. Another important aspect of navigating difficult conversations is to communicate clearly and effectively. Be sure to use I statements to express your thoughts and feelings without placing blame on the other person. Avoid using accusatory language or making assumptions about the other person's intentions. Instead, focus on expressing yourself in a calm and respectful manner. It is also important to set boundaries and establish ground rules for the conversation. This can help to ensure that both parties feel comfortable and respected during the discussion. Be clear about the purpose of the conversation and what you hope to achieve by having it. Setting boundaries can help to prevent misunderstandings and keep the conversation on track. Finally, it is important to practice active listening during difficult conversations. This means paying attention to the other person's words, body language, and tone of voice. Reflect back what you hear to ensure that you understand the other person's perspective. By practicing active listening, you can demonstrate that you are engaged and interested in what the other person has to say. By following these strategies and techniques, you can navigate difficult conversations in personal relationships with confidence and respect. Remember to approach the conversation with an open mind, communicate clearly and effectively, set boundaries, and practice active listening. With practice and patience, you can improve your communication skills and strengthen your relationships with others. Chapter 6: Mastering Communication Techniques. Using positive language and tone. Using positive language and tone is essential when it comes to effective communication. The words we choose and the way we deliver them can have a significant impact on how our message is received by others. Whether you are speaking to a colleague, a friend, or a family member, using positive language and tone can help to build stronger relationships and avoid misunderstandings. One of the key benefits of using positive language and tone is that it can help to create a more supportive and encouraging environment. When we speak in a positive and uplifting way, we are more likely to inspire confidence and trust in those around us. This can help to foster better communication and collaboration, leading to more successful outcomes in both personal and professional relationships. When communicating with others, it is important to be mindful of the words we use and the tone of our voice. Negative language and harsh tones can come across as disrespectful or confrontational, which can lead to hurt feelings and misunderstandings. By choosing to use positive language and a friendly tone, we can create a more welcoming and inclusive atmosphere that promotes open and honest communication. In addition to fostering better relationships, using positive language and tone can also help to boost our own confidence and self-esteem. When we speak in a positive and uplifting way, we are more likely to feel good about ourselves and our abilities. This can help us to communicate more effectively and assertively, leading to greater success in our personal and professional lives. In conclusion, using positive language and tone is an important skill to develop for anyone looking to improve their communication skills. By speaking in a positive and uplifting way, we can create a more supportive and encouraging environment, build stronger relationships, and boost our own confidence and self-esteem. So, the next time you find yourself in a conversation, remember to choose your words carefully and speak with a friendly and positive tone to ensure that your message is received positively and effectively. Cultivating confidence in your communication style. Building confidence in your communication style is essential for effectively expressing yourself and connecting with others. As a beginner, it's normal to feel unsure of how to communicate effectively, but with practice and dedication, you can cultivate the confidence needed to communicate with clarity and conviction. One of the first steps in cultivating confidence in your communication style is to practice active listening. By truly listening to others and engaging with what they are saying, you can better understand their perspective and respond thoughtfully. This not only shows respect for the other person, but also helps you to build rapport and trust in your relationships. Another important aspect of building confidence in your communication style is to be mindful of your body language and tone of voice. Nonverbal cues can often speak louder than words, so it's important to maintain good posture, make eye contact, and speak clearly and confidently. By paying attention to your nonverbal communication, you can convey confidence and assertiveness in your interactions. Additionally, it's important to practice assertiveness in your communication style. Being assertive means expressing your thoughts and feelings in a direct and respectful manner without being aggressive or passive. By asserting yourself in a calm and confident way, you can communicate your needs and boundaries effectively, while also showing respect for the needs of others. Overall, cultivating confidence in your communication style takes time and effort, but the benefits are well worth it. By actively listening, being mindful of your nonverbal cues, and practicing assertiveness, you can build the confidence needed to communicate effectively and authentically. Remember, communication is a skill that can be learned and improved upon, so don't be afraid to step out of your comfort zone and practice new techniques to enhance your communication style. Chapter 7. Putting it all into practice. Setting communication goals. Setting communication goals is an essential step in improving your overall communication skills. Without clear goals in mind, it can be challenging to make progress and track your success. In this subchapter, we will explore the importance of setting communication goals and provide you with practical tips on how to do so effectively. The first step in setting communication goals is to identify what areas of communication you want to improve. This could include public speaking, active listening, assertiveness, or even nonverbal communication. By pinpointing the specific areas you want to work on, you can create targeted goals that will help you make progress in those areas. Once you have identified your communication goals, it's important to make them SMART, specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. For example, instead of setting a vague goal like improve public speaking skills, a SMART goal would be deliver a 5-minute presentation without using notes by the end of the month. This way, you have a clear target to work towards and can track your progress along the way. Another important aspect of setting communication goals is to break them down into smaller, more manageable steps. This will help prevent overwhelm and make it easier to stay motivated as you work towards your larger goal. For example, if your goal is to become a better listener, you could start by practicing active listening techniques in one-on-one conversations before moving on to group settings. In conclusion, setting communication goals is a crucial step in improving your overall communication skills. By identifying specific areas to work on, making SMART goals, and breaking them down into smaller steps, you can make steady progress towards becoming a more effective communicator. Remember that communication is a skill that can be developed and improved over time with practice and dedication. Seeking feedback and improvement. Seeking feedback and improvement is a crucial step in the journey to becoming a confident communicator. Oftentimes, we may not be aware of our communication weaknesses or areas that need improvement. Seeking feedback from others can provide valuable insights and help us to identify areas where we can grow and develop. One way to seek feedback is to ask for constructive criticism from trusted friends, family members, or colleagues. It is important to approach this process with an open mind and a willingness to listen to feedback, even if it may be difficult to hear. Remember that the goal is not to be perfect, but to continuously improve and refine your communication skills. Another way to seek feedback is to observe and analyze your own communication habits. Pay attention to your tone of voice, body language, and the way you express yourself in various situations. Reflect on what areas you excel in and where you may need to make adjustments. By being self-aware and proactive in seeking feedback, you can take control of your communication skills and make meaningful improvements. It is also important to seek feedback from professionals in the field of communication, such as public speaking coaches or communication trainers. These experts can provide valuable insights and practical tips for improving your communication skills. Consider enrolling in a communication course or workshop to gain new perspectives and techniques for becoming a more confident communicator. In conclusion, seeking feedback and actively working to improve your communication skills is an essential part of becoming a confident communicator. By being open to feedback, self-aware, and seeking guidance from professionals, you can make meaningful strides in your communication abilities. Remember that communication is a skill that can be developed and refined over time, so don't be afraid to seek feedback and continue to strive for improvement.